So I'm in the pantry looking for some coconut milk because today I want to teach you how to make sweet potato pound. This is my mom's recipe, and if you watch any of my other videos, you know that she does not like to share her recipe, so it's a blessing for us to even have it to use on the show today. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. Okay, so here we have our sweet potato. This is not yams, this is sweet potato, and this is what it looks like, and it's really big, as you can see, so they weigh quite a few pounds. So this one I already peeled, and I'm going to get it washed and cleaned, and I'm going to peel this one, get it washed and cleaned, and then we're going to decide when I come back if we're going to use this cheese grater or this blender to get this potato grounded up for the potato pound. Alright, so we tried to use the cheese grater. Mom said that would be real difficult because you don't want to use it on this big side because the pieces are going to come out too huge, and then these other sides didn't work. Of course, that's not going to work. So we came to our trusted little blender here. Thank God I have this, and I chopped it with a cleaver because the potato is really hard because it's not cooked. I chopped it with a cleaver on the cutting board, and I chopped it into these fine little pieces, and I've been using 2 cans of coconut milk. As you can tell by now, a lot of Belizean food are made with coconut milk, and this is the last batch of coconut milk, so I'm going to use it all. And you can get a can opener and open it and scrape out the cream from the bottom, which I'll probably do in a little while. And then we're going to put this in the blender on chop to get it to this consistency with the batch that I did before. So let me give this a whirl, get it in here, and then I'll show you the rest of the ingredients that we need to make this pudding. Alright, so here's our chopped up sweet potato. I've put it in a little 6-quart pot here on the stove, and I'm stirring it. It's gonna make these popping things. You don't want to get burned. I've measured really packed tight 1 cup of brown sugar to go in this. This recipe right here is really for people who have Bear Pantry, like the name of my show says, because it's sweet potato, brown sugar, and my mom's secret ingredient is a little bit of ginger. Grounded ginger. That's not coming out so good. We'll put a little bit more, and we're gonna stir this on the stove on medium heat for about 20 minutes to make it cook down a little bit more before we put it in the pan to bake it. So here I've been cooking this sweet potato and the brown sugar with a little sprinkle of ginger for the past 15 minutes, and we just want to cook this so that we don't have to bake it for too long. Notice what it's doing. Back up, camera guy, we don't want to get burned. See how it's popping like that? That's how you know that it's cooked enough. So we're going to shut it off. We're going to pour it in this greased pan, and we're going to stick it in the oven. I've got the oven preheated already on 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to bake it for about a half hour before we go take a look at it and stir it while it's baking. So here's our finished product. This is sweet potato pound, and I took a little piece out. This took like 1 hour and 20 minutes to bake and another hour to cool down, so because if you serve it too quickly it won't set. So this is what a piece of it looks like, and this is very rich. Don't forget that with the potato and the ginger and the brown sugar, I also had coconut milk that I used to blend the potatoes with. If I had used the cheese grater, I would have still added the coconut milk. The coconut milk is the thing that makes this jelly so good. So sweet potato pound is on page 185 in my new cookbook, and in my little cookbook I have some stories that I write about my connection to the food and my family when I was growing up and why I like it, and I have some color photos too in the book. So it's a really neat little book. I want to thank all the people who have been picking it up for your friends and family. I really appreciate the support that you've given me. I thank you for subscribing. I love you for watching. And until I see you again, take care.